Are you looking to get the biggest wholesale deals? Well, this tool just got an upgrade, and it is going to change the game. Check this out. Hey everybody, it is Brent Daniels, Mr. TTP, Mr. Talk to People, and I am so excited to share this with you because it just came out hot off the press, all right? Deal Machine has done it again. They've really taken their game to the next level. If you're not familiar with what Deal Machine is, it is a driving for dollars app. And the fact is, 80% of brand new real estate investors and wholesalers get their first deal from driving for dollars. That's how I got my first 20 deals, was literally going around with a pad of paper and a pen, writing down the addresses and then reaching out to the property owners. Now you don't have to do that, obviously, because Deal Machine created an incredible app, and now their platform on the computer is bananas, because before you would have to get in your car, you'd have to have your phone, you'd have to click on all the properties that you wanted to add to your list, right? These are the ugliest properties in your community, in your city, in your area. Wherever you are at, there's always going to be properties that need some love, that need some renovation, right? And those are the ones that have the biggest potential. So we definitely want to go and we definitely want to target these properties, right? Well, maybe we don't have enough time to get in our car and drive all the way across town to go to a specific neighborhood to drive around and see what properties there have the most potential. Or maybe you're not even doing business in a market that you live in, right? And before, I've done a couple videos on this channel about virtual driving for dollars, where you would download an attachment through Google Chrome, where you can go on Google Maps and drive around virtually on your computer and add properties to your list. And then obviously you can get the phone numbers and call them, or you can mail them, or you can text them, or you can knock on their door, whatever it is, right? There's a lot of different ways to actually have a quality conversation with that property owner, but we need to know who to go after, right? Well, Deal Machine literally baked this in to their system. And I want to jump into the computer and actually show you this, because maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense right now. So let's jump in the computer and check this out, all right? Okay, once you log into your Deal Machine account, you simply go up here to this button, Drive, and it pops up this beautiful satellite picture. And I really like this because you can get a bird's eye view of the areas that you want to target, right? You want to go after the older neighborhoods, the properties that have been around a little bit, right? They have some rust on them. They have some wear and tear on these properties. Those are the ones that have the biggest potential. And then you simply just click the Start Driving button, and you pick a house, and you start driving. And it pops up here. This property will pop up on the right-hand side, as you can see here, and then you're able to just start cruising down the neighborhood. This one I really like. And you can just add these leads. And look at this. As soon as I'm in front of this property, my little guy here is in front of it as well. And you're going to see, as I keep going, this line is going to get longer, showing you exactly where you have already been. This is bananas. This is next level. This is all inside the actual Deal Machine system, right? You don't have to go into Google Maps and get the attachment and use Chrome and do all this other things anymore. Now you just literally virtually drive for dollars. And I'm going to show you here in just a second, but it records who's driving and for how long they've been driving and how many properties they've added. So as you start expanding your team and as you start getting people to drive for dollars for you, you can see how long it takes them to get how many leads, right? And the average that you want is about 30 leads per hour if they're virtually driving for dollars and they're in the areas that have the older neighborhoods that have a lot of potential. So you click on that, you add the lead, and then you find out what's going on here, right? You see everything that's happening here. You can see that this is an owner-occupied property. You can start getting some idea of when they bought it, how much equity they have in the property. Remember, when we're looking for discounted properties, you need two things: equity and motivation. You get to see 61% equity. That's incredible. That's right in the sweet spot. This is a property we definitely want to go after. All right. And then you just keep going. You just keep going with this, and you keep cruising the neighborhood and adding properties. And it is that simple. Listen, you need to strip away everything in this business that is unessential. If you strip it all down to the skeleton of this business, it comes down to ugly houses and getting big checks. That's how we build our business, by finding these properties that are in distress, that need the renovation. And oftentimes when we have conversations with these property owners, and these properties have been vacant for a long time, or they just don't have the budget to be able to renovate these properties, and they know they just want to sell them and trade it in. What you need to think of mentally as you are approaching every single property owner is, you got to think of the way that you feel when you go and get a new car. Right? If you've ever been to a car dealership, you turn in your old car and they give you a fraction of what it's worth. Why? Because of speed and convenience. Could you go and clean up the car, detail the car, put new tires on it, maybe give it a new paint job and get thousands of dollars more for it? Absolutely. Do you? No. You trade it in, they do all that, and they sell it for more. It's the exact same thing, but it's with houses. People want to trade in their houses, either just to get rid of the stress and get done with it, or because they want to go and find a different place to live, a different property. That's the mentality. It happens hundreds of times a day. You can do this. I know you can do this. But look at this. You see this? You see this little trail that I'm starting with? Let's start really cruising, right? Let's start really cruising around. Oh, I love this. I love vacant lots. I want to add this property. Hey, what's up, homie? There you go. He's there. Boom, you're in. I'm cruising. Here we go. I'm looking at this vacant lot. See how I'm right in front of it? See how my guy's there? See how this trail is going? I'm not going to bore you guys with just zooming around Phoenix, Arizona, looking at properties here, but you can see, you get what I'm saying here. It's right here. You could do this from your couch. Your son or daughter can do this from the couch. You can pay him whatever, you know what I mean? Or not. Maybe it's just the experience. But this is incredible. This is a must-have. Deal Machine is serious about being the absolute best tool for building the best list, which is driving for dollars. All right? A lot of other companies have driving for dollars apps. None of them are as big as Deal Machine, and most of them, let's be honest, most of them it's kind of an add-on product to their main product, and it's not nearly as effective and not nearly as smooth of a tool as this, and doesn't have nearly the information that you get with Deal Machine. So before I wrap this thing up, look at this. Let's end the tracking, really end. And the beautiful thing is, look at this. It shows my drive summary. It shows the two that I added, right? I'm going to close this out and look at this. It shows that I was on there for 5 minutes. I'm obviously not Aaron. That's he's on my team. This is our account. But 0 hours, 5 minutes, 2 leads added. This is incredible. This tracks it all. And if I want to go back into it and see which properties these are, maybe this one here that has 21 leads. Look at all these. Look at this. It just starts zooming around and starts showing all of the properties that we have added to our account, guys. I'm telling you, Deal Machine is taking it to the next level. Don't get a watered down version of your driving for dollars. Use the biggest discount code you can, TTP, the coupon code TTP, when you check out, so that you get the biggest discount that they give. And this is just the start. I mean, you got List Builder here that has incredible lists that you can pull, and you can do it by just drawing on the map and finding the most properties. If you want to go out there and door knock, or if you want to go out and physically see them, you can certainly do that. You can pull these lists. It's incredible. It's absolutely an incredible tool. It's a must-have if you're serious about being a real estate investor, real estate entrepreneur, you and or your team. need Deal Machine. I've been talking about this for years. If you listen to the Wholesaling Inc. podcast, you listen to Wholesale Hotline, I am telling you time and time again, the success stories that we share are coming from driving for dollars and using Deal Machine. So check it out. I want you to be as successful as fast as possible. And then this is the list to help you be able to do that. I love you. Till next time. See ya.